back at you on IG Live today. What we gonna talk about today? Today's topic is Mimo 600. That's today's topic. Mimo 600. Did y'all hear what happened to that nigga? Did y'all see the video on what happened to Mimo 600? That nigga got his ass beat on live by like 3 of his old niggas. And that shit crazy as fuck. But was good, bro. No finesse, so far was good. But yeah, he got his ass beat by like 4 of his own members. That shit was crazy as fuck. I just seen the videos. Motherfuckers just sent me the video. Everybody been talking about that shit. This nigga already got his chain took like twice. They just took his shit again. He just need to stop rapping. Mimo just stopped rapping. Glory Boys, he was popping, bro. But yeah, Mimo 600, man, he got his ass beat on video. If you go on YouTube right now, it's breaking news. Go on YouTube and type in Mimo 600 getting beat up. The whole fucking video, bro. They hit him on the ground doing him dirty. It was like 3 niggas, bro. And they was all his dudes. They said the reason why they beat him up is because he lost like a one-on-one fight or some shit. That shit crazy as fuck. Then he went live a little bit later and said nobody ain't do shit to him, blah, blah, blah. But if you can look at the nigga in the live video, his eye was black. So that shit, you know he was lying. Another thing I want to talk about is Chief Keef. He the next person. That nigga Chief Keef, when is he gonna ever come back to Chicago? They acting like this nigga can't never come back or some shit. That nigga been gone from Chicago since, what was that, 2012, ever since he got his deal. I don't think that nigga did no show in the city yet, nothing. Like, how long they gonna keep that nigga banned from the city, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, that nigga banned. That shit crazy. Everybody else popping out to the city except for this nigga. He needs to pop out down there. Cause they say he the main reason why half of this shit going on. That nigga Mimo got his chain took again, bro. I can't believe that shit. The Lil Durk said he ain't buying no new one. That nigga said he ain't buying no new chain, bro. He ain't buying him no another new chain. He said fuck that shit. That's the 3rd one they got took. Anybody know when Just Blow getting out? Just Blow 600. That nigga been silent as hell. We ain't been getting no news on Just Blow. And everybody know Just Blow was in the field. Rest in peace, Duck. Hell yeah, it's a lot of shit that's been going down in Chicago though, bro. A lot of shit. Motherfuckers don't know what's going on down there. It's a whole fucking war. Motherfuckers getting shot from left to right. E-Money was good, boy. E-Money was popping, boy. You hear about Mimo? That nigga just got his ass beat. Just got the chain, took everything, bro. I know you seen that video. That shit trending too. I know you seen that video. It's going down in the city. It's going down in the city. Motherfuckers on some get out of the lay down type shit. They is not going. Shout out TTB Dez. I think TTB Dez was the last person who took that nigga Mimo 600 chain, and he was flexing that shit hard as fuck. He shot a video with that nigga chain. He still got it. Shout out that nigga Billionaire Black too. He took Sauce Walker artist chain. He been flexing that bitch. Big Skrilla was popping, boy. But yeah, he took Sauce Walker chain. He been flexing that bitch for a minute, you know. Every video he had that motherfucker on that TSF train. Man, that shit crazy. That nigga 50 Boy out here setting himself up for failure. 50 Boy got some dope ass music, don't get me wrong. But he just dissing everybody, bro. He just needs to cool out. You know, he on the right track, but he just needs to stop dissing motherfuckers. You know, cool out, do his thing, lay low for a bit. Because I heard there's a lot of motherfuckers looking for help. They said the GDs is on his ass. But his ass know how to spit, though. I ain't gonna even lie, that nigga be spitting. That nigga FBG Duck little brother, Brick Youngster. Shout out Brick Youngster. He just dropped his new song and shit. He just dropped his new video today and shit. That shit dope as fuck. I think it's called Flash Out or some shit. That shit raw as fuck though. Shout out Brick Youngster. That nigga gonna be just like his brother. Watch. Brick Youngster gonna be next up in this shit. A lot of people don't know that, but Brick Youngster is gonna be next up in this shit. He already looked like that. He got the dreads and his music going viral as fuck at a young age. And a lot of people ain't even know that was Duck little brother. But if you pay attention to his first video, him and Duck made that brothers video. They dropped it, and they was saying like how they was real brothers and shit like that. You know, they had the same dad and shit, not the same mom, but the same dad. And them niggas looked alike too, for real. But that nigga Double O will be out in 3 more months. Still can't wait till that nigga get out. I can't wait to see what he about to do. That nigga been in jail complaining too, so those of y'all niggas who said that y'all put money on that nigga book when he get out, y'all better not be in his face, cause that nigga been going ham on niggas who ain't been looking out and trying to be in his face now and shit when he get out. Free Double O. Yeah, man, a lot of shit been popping off. Yeah, I'm gonna get an interview with Lil J. Matter of fact, a couple of years ago, about 2 years ago, I was speaking with that nigga mama and shit. I was supposed to get an interview with Lil J like 2 years ago, but you know, I was finishing up my rap career and shit. You know, she told me that it was kind of hard to contact that nigga. Basically, she was telling me that when he called her, she was gonna call me on 3-way type shit, but it never went down. So hell yeah, we gonna try to get an interview with Lil J. Y'all go follow Mo Finesse 04 too. Big Skrilla, follow Big Skrilla and E Money. Yeah, we tried to get an interview with bro though, but he about to touch down, so that was the only nigga that I knew that was hitting like 3 million views in 2 days before he got locked up. Him and Lil Mister. Rest in peace, Lil Mister too. Lil Mister was a fucking animal. If Lil Mister was alive, he'd probably be signed by now. Real shit. Real shit. That nigga Chief Keef just dropped a new song. That shit raw as fuck. He just dropped that Hellcat remix, Tim and Tato. Y'all go check that out too. Go on YouTube, type in Chief Keef Hellcat remix. That shit go ham as fuck. Them niggas had like 10 Hellcats in the video. They was going crazy too. And rest in peace, Zach TV. But hell yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow the YouTube channel, Clock TV. Like I said, we doing giveaways. We dropping more Gang King episodes, and we doing live podcasts every night on this platform right here. So y'all make sure y'all follow this IG channel too. We gonna give it to y'all raw. You know what I mean? We gonna let y'all know about all these Chicago niggas. A lot of motherfuckers let y'all know and they left. No, I'm right here. We gonna stay down. We gonna get down with the get down. You know what I mean? Buka 600 been MIA. Anybody heard from Buka 600? I know he dropped a song probably about a month ago and shit, but he been MIA. See, Buka be low key. He really ain't like the other two. That nigga be somewhat low count money. He really don't be in the media like that. Like Memo, his ass retarded. That's why they call his ass and be his ass, cause he just be everywhere, doing cartwheels on cars and shit and stuff, boy. Like that shit is retarded. Go sit your ass down and count your money. That's why a lot of people catch up with rappers like that. You gotta know when to party and when not to. You know, me, fuck a party. Like, we getting this money. I'd rather count $1 million than go to the club. That's the type of nigga I am. You know. Motherfuckers be halves ands lacking. 50 bands in their pockets, halves ands lacking and shit. And they think because they got a gun on them, niggas supposed to be scared. Hell nah, bro. I will take your shit off your drunk ass. You come around me drunk, you got 50 bands on you, and your ass got a motherfucking 30 on you, I'ma take your shit. I'ma take that shit. Real talk. Yeah, shit. E-Money was cracking, bro. What your ass been on, boy? Shout out that nigga Ruger too. Ruger, he got some hot shit that's about to drop. If anybody know anything about P. Rico, I would love to know about that shit. Cause we need P. Rico back on the scene. He just dropped some shit. But we need that nigga back. We need P. Rico back, you feel me? And free that nigga King Yella too, he'll be home. Hopefully he'll be home soon. I know he's still doing a little stint of time for that gun charge. He got caught up again. Yeah, that nigga Ruger be snapping, bro. Ruger ass the beast, bro. That nigga Ruger, he been in the field. Like, he just came out of nowhere. Nobody knew about Ruger before Exposing Me remix. Nobody knew about that nigga. Like, some motherfuckers probably did, but I didn't never see Ruger. And on FBG, I never seen him on 63rd. I never even seen him in no video, but after Exposing Me came out, that nigga been going stupid viral. He been hitting millions of fucking views too, like real quick. You know? So shout out Ruger too. And free that nigga Rico Reckless, his ass be snapping too. Free that nigga Rico, his ass be snapping too, real shit. And they say it's a war going on in the Wild Hundreds in Chicago right now. They say it's like a big it's a BDGD Vice Lord war out there. And they said people getting killed left or right. I think it's like around 107th Street, over there by Roseland. City Sports, all that shit. Yeah. A lot of people be sleeping on the hundreds. They just, when they think of Chicago, they just think about 64th and 63rd. No, it's like 5 different sides, and there's 5 different sets of killers from each side. I know the Wild Hundreds, they don't call that shit the Wild Hundreds for nothing, because motherfuckers be over there shooting shit dead the fuck up, so they don't call that shit the Wild Hundreds for nothing. Real shit. And you know what else popping though? Motherfucking 69th popping too. I ain't gonna even lie, them motherfuckers have motherfucking block parties every motherfucking day. Hey, fuck Big Skrilla though. If he dissing, nigga, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. But yeah, they be having block parties every day. That shit be going down, bro. These motherfuckers don't even sleep. They liquor stores open 24 hours a day. Nothing closed, so everybody be off pills. Motherfuckers be off straight flats. Motherfucker shot himself in the motherfucking foot the other day off a pill down there. Cause like I said, motherfuckers get these drugs, they don't know how to handle them. They just pop them bitches without even knowing what they do. You know, they be fucked up. And what they say, you snooze, you lose. So shit, you gotta be on point down there. Chicago is a gangster city. You can't lock down there. No matter what you do, never lock. Because shit, I'd rather get caught with it or without it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather get caught with that shit. I should have rolled me a fucking blunt, bro. I should have rolled me a big fat ass blunt right quick. That nigga Tato just dropped that It's Up. Y'all go check that out as soon as possible. He just dropped that It's Up, and he dissing a whole lot of GDs in that song, so y'all gotta check that shit out too. I was shocked that he did it because, you know, well, I wasn't shocked that he did it because the only person who was laid back with the BDs was Fredo Santana. He was the only one who never dissed nobody. But yeah, Tato just dropped that diss, so I know a lot of motherfuckers gonna be on this head. We like the fucking news. We know when beef gets started in minutes before this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? We experts with this shit, so we already know what to do. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe Clout TV on YouTube. You search it up, you gonna see a circle with Chief Keef and Lil J. It's gonna say Versus. Y'all subscribe to that channel right there. I was at motherfucking 3 million views on my other channel when YouTube took my shit down because my shit was too raw. You know, so now we just doing the podcast, we streaming that shit live. We throwing that shit up on YouTube. Plus I'm doing Gang King episodes and shit. If you want to get your mind right, you know, you just getting off work, whatever the fuck you doing, you can get your mind right, you know, throw in a couple of them episodes. Which rapper y'all think I should talk about next though? Which rapper y'all think is worth talking about? Cause I don't just talk about any motherfucker. You gotta at least have some type of clout. We ain't talking about no off-brands on this channel. We talking about niggas who really up. Chicago niggas only too. We ain't talking about no celebrities, just Chicago niggas. Who do y'all think that's next up right now? Coming out of Chicago. I think El Hitter up next. I believe El Hitter. I believe that nigga, he been making a lot of shit shake, and Waka Flocka been fucking with him heavy too, so I think El Hitter gonna blow real quick. That nigga Soulja Boy just made a big comeback. I know if he can do it, I know a lot of motherfuckers out there can do it. Free that nigga G Herbo too. That nigga G Herbo looking at 6-7 years for credit card scamming. That's what he really need Bibby the most, but everybody know when Bibby hopped out the rap game, that nigga retired from that shit. That nigga, he signed an artist. I think last artist he signed was like Juice WRLD or some shit. So, yeah. The last artist that nigga signed, it was Juice WRLD, matter of fact. And I couldn't believe his ass was a motherfucking producer. That nigga was a real producer. Man, he only rapped for damn near like 2-3 years, and after that he stopped rapping. He shut that shit down. Cause he knew how to invest his fucking money. Nowadays, these dumbass rappers, they get their little record deal money. They buy a couple chains and a fucking car, and that's all they got to spend. Instead of investing half of that shit, I mean, go get a gas station or some shit. You know, you can buy anything that'll triple your money up. You can do that shit. These niggas spend their money on strip clubs and motherfucking chains and shit, and half of the chains be fake as fuck. And half of these rappers be paying a lot of debt, so don't let that money in them videos fool you. Because a lot of people be paying debts for used chains, all type of shit. And don't never rush a deal that's coming to you, because there's a lot of niggas out here signing 360 deals. You gotta look that shit over. If you a good ass rapper, you gotta look that shit over. You gotta make sure that shit going good for you. You can't just let anybody sign you. Look at them papers thoroughly and make sure that's the fucking thing you want to do. Make sure that's the contract you want to sign. Because there's a lot of people, Digital Mind, what's good, bro? What's good, Charles? But a lot of motherfuckers looking for young artists, like I said, they can scam and run over. So if you an artist and you smart as fuck, make sure that you know your shit. have a lawyer with you so you can look at them papers. It ain't goofy to have no lawyer with you to look at no motherfucking papers. Whoever told you that shit, they ass stupid. You can have a lawyer look at your shit with you, you know, and y'all can. He'll tell you the ins and outs of that contract. He'll help you get over that contract. So, yeah, make sure you have a lawyer look at them papers with you before you sign anything. But nowadays, niggas don't really sign deals. They sell they soul and shit. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here selling they soul. They ain't even looking for no record deal because they looking at that shit like that was back in the day. Nowadays, you can sell your soul and get damn near $5 million quick. But you gonna be like a mule. You gonna be a mule to these motherfuckers. And when you fuck up, they gonna humiliate you. They gonna rip you apart. They gonna take everything you got. They gonna rip your ass apart. Real shit. So just make sure that you smart as fuck. You know, just make sure you... Shout out Mo Finesse, you already know, bro. But yeah, make sure you doing what you make sure you sign them correct papers. Me, I don't want no deal. I just want a distribution deal. See, I'm trying to play the game like Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. I'm trying to motherfucking play the game like Kobe. If I drop some shit, I want a distribution deal. Somebody who can distribute my music and I get damn near 80-90% of my rights off the shit. That's how you make money. These record deals, they lock you in a contract and they take everything from you. Look at fucking Delonte West. He was an NBA fucking player. He was a fucking beast, but now his ass sitting on the streets like a broke dick dog. Real shit. So, like I said, you gotta play the game like fucking Kobe, or they'll do you like Ginobili. Features. Another thing about features, make sure you just don't do like, I like to see motherfuckers like branch out. Like me, I got a lot of features. I did a lot of features and shit. Ain't no problem with that, but I learned the hard way. Make sure when you do a feature with somebody, it's gonna benefit either you or your channel or your platform. You can't just do a feature and just put your voice on something and not think like, oh, this shit, this just a fucking feature. No, if you a real artist, why is we doing, like, ask these questions, like, why are we doing this song, what this gonna do for us, what this might bring in the future, because if you just dropping some shit, anybody can take it. When I do a feature with somebody, I want to know this person, I want to be at least around this person for a day or two before I do anything with this nigga, you know? I at least want to be around him for a day or two before I drop anything with this nigga. So let me figure out your personality first, and then I can go about how I'm gonna write this fucking verse. Because if I don't know you, then what the fuck I'm gonna do, you know? I can't just hop on the song. You throw me a beat and tell me to hop on the song. No, that ain't how the shit work. It ain't how the game go. If you a real master at your craft, and you ain't looking at your shit like a fucking game, real talk, you gonna motherfucking figure this nigga out before you do anything with him. Figure out his background. This nigga can be a snitch. This nigga could be anything. You never know what this dude is. You know, so figure out motherfuckers' backgrounds before you do anything with them. And focus on yourself mostly. You don't even need a feature. Just focus on yourself. Motherfuckers be worried about features and shit too much. Focus on yourself first. Caught up and fuck with a bigger artist who bigger than you, who gonna put you in a predicament to win, you know? Not the other shit. Ill Westwood was popping, boy. I see your ass jumped on the podcast with us. But, you know, you like I said, you gotta play the game like Kobe and shit. We in the pandemic and shit. Ain't shit free nowadays. I'm tired of doing free music. I'm tired of looking out for motherfuckers, all that shit. Because when you need a motherfucker ain't gonna look back out for you the same way you looked out for them. Mo Finesse, you already know, Clout TV. Y'all go subscribe on YouTube, Clout TV. We doing podcasts every day, and we got a lot of Chicago Gang King episodes for y'all. Nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying? So subscribe that Clout TV on YouTube. But do y'all think Chicago a safe place to live in right now? Like, what do y'all think about that shit? Cause I got a homie, he thinking about moving to Chicago. You know, he never been like really in the field and nothing like that. He just a good dude. He a money getter and shit. So he trying to move to a city where he can get money and chill back and shit with his kids and his girl and shit. What do you think I should tell him? Do you think I should tell him it's a good city? Don't move down there. You know, you stay out of motherfuckers' way. You don't fuck with a motherfucker, they gonna fuck with you if you think I tell them to move somewhere else. That's what I'm saying. Hey, y'all go follow Digital Mind Studios. Shout out Charles. Y'all go follow him ASAP. But yeah, Chicago Awards you know, I thought about telling him, but I know he really don't know what that shit mean. Like, he really don't know what award is and shit like this. But he thinking about moving down there in a couple weeks. So I'll be sure to tell him that. It's War Zone. Glory Boise was popping. You right about that. That shit is a fucking Call of Duty map. That shit like Nuketown, you know what I'm saying? That shit is like Nuketown. Mo Finesse 04, my boy. He said it depends on he got a okay, yeah, he ain't no pole keeper. His ass don't even keep a fly squatter. Better yet keeping a pole. Yo, that's what. Rest in peace, that nigga Vaughn. You already know. Rest in peace, King Vaughn. Real shit. That nigga died like a G. But yeah, he don't keep no poles on him or nothing like that, man. He keeps some money on him though. That nigga keeps some money on him. He say he tired of living a good life. He want to go somewhere. He want to go to the big city. So I'm like, okay. Yeah, rest in peace, that nigga King Von, though. Real Chicago legend. Real shit. Rest in peace, all the Chicago legends. LA, all them niggas. You know, motherfuckers, like I said, motherfuckers lose their life over bullshit. Do your own thing. And why is niggas study dissing niggas and diss songs? Fuck these niggas, bro. Get your money. If you keep saying these niggas' names like this in these songs, they gonna feel like that you really scared of them. You know why? Because you keep saying their motherfucking name. You keep saying their motherfucking name. They gonna think your ass scared of them or something. And motherfuckers just gonna be, or they gonna be on your top for the fucking rest of your life. You know, somebody, like I said, brother, sister, uncle, or some shit, your dumb ass going to the studio every fucking day. You supposed to be making a hit to get you out of the fucking hood. This shit for you to leave. Your dumb ass worried about a whole nother nigga dissing a whole nother nigga in every song. That's what I was saying. That's why Fendi Boy dumbass always do that shit. In every song, Fendi Boy name another dead rapper or some shit. Like, boy, go brush your fucking teeth or some shit. You know. And he was cracking. Like I said, I ain't hating. Like, you gotta get how you live. He was cracking, but every fucking song is a diss. Nobody don't want to keep hearing that shit. Nobody don't want to keep hearing every fucking song is a diss. Like, that shit retarded, you know? Yeah, that's what I always got the pole up. You already know. Oh, yeah, you right about that, bro. You right about that, though. That's what. Digital Mind. Oh, you already know, bro. You already know, Charles. Shit, I already know, man. You been following me for a minute. You know, I got a big platform on here, so, you know, I just had to start doing some other shit. So we got the podcast breaking out on here. We doing shit different. Then we got the YouTube channel popping, like I said. Low Life was goody, boy. Fort Wayne popping, bro. Y'all niggas gonna have to come down here and check that shit out. It's popping, bro. It's a good ass motherfucking place. You get yourself together. You know what I mean? But don't get me wrong. There ain't shit sweet down here neither. Motherfuckers still blowing heads off like every day, every fucking day. So, but it ain't as bad as Chicago. You know what I mean? You ain't getting pulled over every fucking corner you turn and shit like that. We got Digital Mind Studio in his house. Like I said, y'all go follow him. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Low Life 039. Go follow that nigga Mo Finesse too. Who else on this thing? I think Ill S Wood, Courtesy Nevada #1 was good, boy. And all y'all just who came on here, make sure y'all pause. Go to YouTube and subscribe to that YouTube channel. It's Clout TV. You know what I'm saying? Clout TV. It's a picture with Lil J and Chief Keef on it, and it's a versus. So it's like Chief Keef versus Lil J type shit. You subscribe to that channel, type Press all notifications. You're going to get all the raw content. And when I do a podcast or a live stream, it's going to automatically go there. So you want to subscribe to that. Chicago be like, bro, oh, man, you already know Chicago going crazy, Charles. Yeah, the fort cool, bro. It ain't shit sweet, no, but real shit. It was a couple fellas traveling down here from Chicago. They thought some shit was sweet. Like, yeah, we about to run the city and shit like that. And really get some real niggas down here. Motherfuckers got a hold to their ass and did something to them type shit. It's a war down here too, but they war is for a reason. The Chicago war is over fucking nonsense. You know, them motherfuckers down there beefing over who bought the last loose cigarette. Like, what the, who bought the last loose web, bro? But Chief Keef needs to bring his scary ass back down there, though. His ass been gone on vacation. He left us with this mess, and now we gotta clean this shit up. I feel like a janitor or some shit, cleaning up this nigga mess. But you know what? It was all worth it, though. Because what he did, it put him in a position to win. Now that nigga making 6 figures somewhere sitting in the Hollywood Hills while we motherfucking kicking rocks and doing vlogs. So, shout out that nigga Chief Keef. And shout out y'all too. All y'all on this IG Live. Shout out y'all too. Real talk, like I said, we doing giveaways. Y'all make sure y'all be on all the podcasts because you never know what you got coming. You know, I'm gonna shout out the best followers and shit. So y'all make sure y'all keep watching for new shit. You know, we got a lot of shit popping off. So. Did y'all niggas get y'all stimmies? Yeah, there's a lot of people I heard fighting over stimmies in Chicago. A man was killed the other day over a stimulus check that he received late. He finally got it out the mailbox like, oh, no, I got my stimmy check. And he showed a motherfucking dude, walked up like, let me see that. Bah, bah, bah. Left him on the ground and shit, took the check, cashed it, and moved out of town quick. The shit crazy. Yeah, man, every 2 weeks somebody getting laid down. That shit sad. Digital man, that shit sad every 2 weeks, man. And now that shit going up. It's going up quick. Yeah, they shot the dude over the stimulus check. And everybody, the niggas, see, the shit that fucked me up, because everybody received their stimmy, and he was waiting on that shit. He kept telling his friends, like, oh yeah, man, I can't wait till I get mine. They like, oh, don't worry about it. You gonna get it. You gonna get your shit one day. His shit finally came. He showed his friend, like, look, I got it. Dude was like, let me see. He just turned around, like, pop, pop, pop. And took the check, cashed it, cracked the combo, and left. So, y'all gotta watch who y'all hanging around out here, too, because everybody ain't your friend, you know? Motherfucker, snakes in the grass, you know what I mean? So y'all watch that shit too. But a lot of people keep asking me, yeah, that nigga is a rape king too, bro. Go follow Glory Boy Z. And I mentioned that in the motherfucking in the episode, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know what R. Kelly did to them girls and shit. But before that, when R. Kelly was on the streets, before anything, before he even held a deal, R. Kelly was a gang-banging ass nigga. You know. All love, Charles. You already know, man. But yeah, he was a gang king, man. A lot of people ain't know that shit because about time when y'all seen R. Kelly, he was already rich and grown and shit. Already fucking getting indicated of fucking with young girls and shit like that. But before all that shit, he was in the streets. Like, he kept a pole on him, everything. Yeah, that nigga kept the pole on him for real, though. And we got 6 more of them episodes, too, Glory. We got 6 more of them, too. But it's going to be a surprise, so y'all make sure y'all turn on all them notifications. But, Yeah, man. Like I said, it's the podcast. Just talking about daily shit, man. We gonna do another one tomorrow for y'all. So, like I said, y'all make sure y'all turn on all these IG notifications. Subscribe me on YouTube, Talk TV, and follow me on Facebook, TSOBL King AWOL. And you already know we out of this thing, gang.